Good morning, students. So far, we have discussed transportation in plants that is carried by the conducting tissue, xylem and phloem. As in the previous class, I have already taught you that xylem is a conducting tissue which is further made up of 4 types of cells, and phloem is also made up of 4 different types of cells. Now, in today's class, we will see how the water and mineral move from the roots to the leaves, because leaves are considered to be the site of photosynthesis, or you can say the kitchen of the plant. So how it happens, how the water moves upward in unidirection and it goes to the leaves. So today in this class we will study about transport of sap. Sap means water and mineral. Water and mineral together known as sap. So here it is written ascent of sap. Ascent means upward movement and sap is water and mineral. So ascent of sap is a kind of a theory which is given in respect of transport of water and mineral. The upward movement of water and mineral, that is sap, from the roots to various parts of the plant is known as ascent of sap. Now let's see how the water moves in upward direction. For example, this is a plant. This is the leaf, that is the site of photosynthesis. From the roots, the water moves upward and goes to the site of photosynthesis. It will be better to show water with the help of blue color. So now you can see this is the xylem. This is, for example, xylem, and you know xylem helps in conduction of sap. Sap means water plus mineral. Sap is water plus mineral. Together it is called sap. Okay. So this upward movement of sap is known as ascent of sap. So how ascent of sap happens? What is the role of the xylem? That is very important. So from the soil, the water molecules are absorbed by the root, and root has root hair also to increase the surface area. They absorb water by the process of osmosis. You know, osmosis means movement of the water molecule from higher concentration to lower concentration. In soil, the percentage of water is more. That's why the water is moving from the soil to the root. So it moves inside the root by the process of osmosis. Okay, and then it moves in upward direction, and many theories are given by different scientists citing the reason why and how the water moves in the xylem. So xylem is a kind of a pipeline system, and in xylem the water moves upward, and the movement of water, that is water plus mineral, that is sap, is in unidirection. Unidirection means single direction, that is from roots to the leaves. Now different theories are there for ascent of sap. Now we will study them one by one. Now the first theory related to how the water moves or the ascent of sap is the root pressure. We said that root hair absorb the water and mineral, that is sap, by the process of osmosis. Osmosis happens, and because of this osmosis, the roots, they absorb the water. Because osmosis means movement of water from higher concentration. Higher concentration of water is in soil. So from soil the water moves to the roots, because inside root there is lack of water. And you know that in osmosis semi-permeable membrane is also required, and the outer layer of the root acts as a semi-permeable membrane. So the moral of the story is that water gets inside the root by the process of osmosis. Now the theory root pressure says that root also exerts some of the pressure, okay, so that water can move upward. So the thing is, like, the root, they have absorbed the water by the process of osmosis, then root also exert some of the pressure that is called root pressure, so that water can move upward in the xylem column, xylem pipeline. Okay, so the pressure exerted by root on water so that it can move in upward direction in xylem is known as root pressure. But this root pressure is considered to be okay for small plants. If the plants are smaller, then it's okay that the plant is moving in upward direction because of root pressure, because it is not that much which will help the tall trees to get the water. Okay, now what other factors are responsible? What are the other factors, those who are responsible for the upward movement of water? So root pressure can be considered for the smaller plants. Okay, so root pressure is for the smaller plants. Now another factors are for ascent of sap are capillary action, adhesion and cohesion theory, and very important is transpiration pull. Very important is transpiration pull. So one factor we have studied is root pressure. Root exerts some of the pressure and water moves in the xylem. Second theory says that water moves in the xylem in upward direction because xylem is very thin, just like a capillary tube. And because of the capillary action, as you have seen, the capillary is a fine tube, and you must have seen the movement of water in capillary tube. Inside capillary tube, a kind of tension is created that is called water tension or capillary tension, and because of this water moves upward direction. Same way in xylem, because of capillary action, because of the capillary action, the water moves in upward direction. So this can be the second factor. First factor is root pressure. Root exerts some of the pressure. Second is capillary action. Okay, the xylem is considered to be very thin and water moves by capillary action in upward direction. Then very important is adhesion and cohesion of water molecule. Adhesion of water molecule means, you have to understand this with the help of one diagram like this. For example, this is xylem, okay, and water is moving in upward direction. So these are the water molecules. The force of attraction between water molecules is known as cohesion. The force of attraction between two water molecules or more than two water molecules is known as cohesion. And adhesion means the force of attraction between water molecule and the wall of the xylem. That is called adhesion. Because of this cohesion and adhesion, water moves upward. It is a kind of a support system. Okay, and because of the bond between water molecules and the bond between water and the wall of the xylem, the water moves upward. So many theories put forth by the scientists. I am just repeating. First is root pressure. Root exerts pressure, puts some pressure, and water moves upward. Second is capillary action, because xylem are very thin, and because of capillary action the water moves upward. And another very important theory is cohesion and adhesion of water molecules. Water moves in the xylem and there is some force of attraction between water molecule. So force of attraction between water molecules is called cohesion, and force of attraction between water molecule and the wall of the xylem is known as adhesion. So this one is the force of attraction between water molecule and the wall of xylem, and cohesion means the force of attraction between water and water molecules. So because of this bond of water and water, that is cohesion, and the bond of water and xylem, the water moves in upward direction. So that theory is known as adhesion and cohesion of water molecule. Now very important theory, next theory is transpiration pull. So next theory is transpiration pull. Here we can see this one, this is transpiration pull. This topic we will study later on. So transpiration pull, loss of water vapor from stomata or loss of water in the form of water vapor through stomata is called transpiration. And because of this loss, stomata are the tiny pores which are present, and water loss in the form of water vapor, gaseous form is water vapor, and that process is called transpiration. So because of this continuous transpiration, there is a loss of water from the leaves. So if the loss of water will be there will be a kind of suction which will be created in the leaves. Okay, and that suction, because of that pull or that section, a pull will be created. That pull, khichav, that pull which is created is known as transpiration pull. So this is the most acceptable theory, that is called transpiration pull, that leaves, they continuously lose water. Because of that water loss, a suction is created. Because of suction created, a pull is created, that is called transpiration pull, and water moves in upward direction. So many theories were put forth. First is root pressure, second capillary action, third adhesion and cohesion of water molecules, and last is transpiration pull. Okay, and in tall trees, transpiration pull suits the best one, because many leaves are there in tall trees, and through these leaves there is continuous loss of water in the form of water vapor, which creates a suction, and because of this suction created, a pull is created, that is called transpiration pull, and water moves in upward direction. And I told you, whenever the sap, that is water mineral, move in upward direction in xylem, that process is considered to be passive process. Passive means without use of ATP. Energy is not utilized much because of the transpiration pull. Thank you very much. Revise well. Watch the video twice.